Hi everyone, Aerospace Aspirant here, and today I am celebrating my side vlog gaining 1,000 followers. I reached this milestone about a week ago now, I just haven't gotten the cake yet. I got challenged to recreate an Unus Annus video, and I figured since I work at Baskin-Robbins and I had access to it, I was going to recreate the cake one. Mostly because I know I could eat more ice cream cake than both Mark and Ethan combined. Because that was weak and pathetic. Anyways, so, yeah, I just have cake it open. And I chose a decent flavor. I don't remember what flavors they got, but I know they weren't, I think they got strawberry and Oreo, but those are boring flavors. So I have mint chocolate chip. And I have a knife. Cause I'm gonna be smart. They were just like digging in with a fork, which I think is probably the least effective way to do this. I mean, like, oh, I let the cake thaw enough. Oh, I don't like that I just did that. All right, so I should actually have a plate here because I know I'm gonna make a mess, and I'd like not to do that. And you might notice that I got a smaller cake than they did, but that's because I know my limits. That isn't to say that like, Mark and Ethan didn't, but like also like, and that also isn't to say that I'm gonna eat this whole thing, but at least I'm gonna be more successful. I'm already more successful than they are. I didn't get any cake. That's a tiny amount of cake. And this is a really small amount of cake. Move, fudge. Anyway, even though I work at Baskin-Robbins and I could have made this cake, I did not. I know how to. It's not really hard. It's kind of just ice cream and cake, I'll be perfectly honest. Like, even like the green frosting, that's ice cream too. Most of this is ice cream. Yeah. Anyways, mint chocolate chip is the superior flavor. Yeah. Probably by the time I post this, I'll probably be closer to 1.5K than 1K. But that's on me. That's on my inability to produce good videos and actually prepare them. Yeah, I think I actually have space to just dig into the cake now and not need the plate. Even though I'm now at an awkward angle where I have to do this instead. This is really like, normally the cakes have more cake than this. This is really mostly ice cream. I'm not really sure why. I mean, mint chocolate chip and chocolate is one of the flavors that like we get shipped to us as a pre-made cake and we don't have to actually make into a cake. Which might be why, because like they come in these boxes that are really, really square. Like these are the most square cakes I've ever seen and it's terrifying. Yeah. I don't know which of my coworkers frosted this, but they did a good job. I would think any frosting was a good job. So that might not mean very much, but take the compliment. Yeah. This one is literally just fudge and chocolate syrup. This is one of our easiest designs. We do a variation of it for the Oreo cakes, except instead of the crushed mint chocolate on the whipped cream. It's not whipped cream, but it's close enough. We do Oreos. I did eat before digging into this, so I'm still making more progress than both of them combined. Mr. Markiplier and Crank Gameplays, you're pathetic. Weak. This idiot should eat more than you. That's probably not true. Please don't challenge me to that competition. I mean, granted, I'm bringing it on myself at this point, but also, I chose a flavor I knew I'd be able to eat a lot of. Mostly because mint chip is my favorite flavor, and it's available as a cake at most stores. So I was like, hell yeah, this is what I'm doing. And I didn't set a timer for myself, mostly because I know I'm not going to be able to finish this. I really shouldn't either, I think, because of the size I got. It's 4 to 6. I knew that. I don't know why I knew that. Why did I look at the box? This is a fact I know. Anyways. Yeah. Also, I can address Ethan's fear about peanut allergies. So the flavors that come like pre-packaged, which is like mint chip and chocolate, Oreo and chocolate, vanilla and chocolate. There's a couple other flavors, but those that we receive pre-packaged, those have the least likelihood of having any contamination with peanuts. Like, I highly doubt it came into contact with peanuts because we don't get any pre-packaged flavors that have nuts. I don't think. No, we don't. So the only place it would come into possible contact would be during the frosting or the decorating stage, which I don't think is likely. But if you got like a flavor or a cake that was like made in the store, there would be a higher chance for contamination with peanuts, but it still should be very, very small because we do very few cake flavors unless it's like custom ordered with peanuts in it or any type of nuts. I think the only... Excuse Fairy sneezing behind me. Regaining train of thought, give me a sec. So the only flavors that I think we do have nuts in that we actually sell as like cakes on a regular basis, I think is pralines and cream and Jamocha almond fudge. That sounds right, yeah. And we normally don't do those very often because, I mean, we do them as like pies, but other than that, we don't really do those very often, mostly because like they don't get bought very often, so. This is melting. I let it sit so I could actually cut into it when I went to go eat it. But now it's just melting. I want one of the Andes mints. Give me. free yourself from the pastry bread. This isn't whipped cream. It's called pastry bread, and it says it's non-dairy, but if you look at the ingredients, it has milk in it, and that's still one of the biggest mysteries in my entire life. It's also just a very finicky substance. We have to keep it in a certain spot in our fridge at the store, because if you put it in a different spot, the like temperature fluctuates and it like doesn't work the way it's supposed to. And sometimes it just melts off the cakes for no reason when we're trying to make them. I think it's just pure chemicals that are supposed to look like whipped cream. It tastes like whipped cream, but it's not whipped cream. It's just a mystery of a substance. It's kind of fun, but also like I hate it because it's an enigma. It doesn't have peanuts though. None of it says peanuts. Why did I choose such a boring flavor? Right, because I wanted to make sure I'd eat a lot of it. I think I've eaten about 2 servings. Let me make that even. And see if I can finish this, and then I can say that I've eaten 2 servings of an ice cream cake, which is not that great of an accomplishment if you think about it. I don't even know why I want to accomplish it. I think I'm just competitive. I'm also very glad that I didn't choose one of the flavors that has like a bunch of colored frosting on it, because that stuff is just regular frosting and I don't actually like the taste of frosting, which is, I don't know, I guess it's normal, but some people like frosting. If you do, you're kind of weird though. I mean that in a good way, but also like, I do not understand you. I think it's interesting that the ice cream, the mint chocolate chip is the same color as the dyed vanilla frosting that we use. It is vanilla frosting, not frosting, ice cream that we frost the cakes in. Like it's a special type of vanilla ice cream. Sometimes when we run out of vanilla, we sell the decorating vanilla instead. That's happened like twice in the past like 8 months. I'm trying to think when I started work, because I normally work, the past couple of years I've worked there summers only. And then this year, because I'm back and not doing a lot of college stuff. I mean, I am doing college stuff, but not like a whole bunch. I've been working there throughout the year and not just the summer, which has been an interesting experience. I didn't realize how few people show up in the winter. Which I guess makes sense for like most places, because like it gets cold, but it doesn't get cold here. The coldest it gets during the day is probably like 60 if we're lucky. It's sunny outside and probably like 70 degrees. That's California for you. Anyways, I'm gonna finish it. I have plenty of regrets. Also, cold cake is not good, like frozen cake. It's just not my thing. You can see like ice crystals in it. Anyways, while I have you here, self-promo. I probably have, no, I don't have cake on my face. Okay. Self-promo time. Subscribe to my YouTube, please. I'd love you for it. Also, I have a link to my Twitch and my main account in the description. Please follow me there. I'd appreciate it greatly. I know my main Tumblr account is mostly vlogs, but I post art there occasionally. Not as often as I probably should, but I do post art there occasionally. You should check it out. I appreciate that greatly, please. I don't really have anything else to plug. But please, I'd greatly appreciate it. I'd thank you. If you look at my YouTube, there's VODs of me playing video games on Twitch. If I figure out a good editing program, I'll like actually record stuff and put it there for YouTube only, and then edit some of my VODs so I have decent videos. I'm getting there. I just have not figured out how to get a good editing program yet, because what I'm gonna be using for this video is not gonna be my favorite, but it'll work. It'll be edited. Yeah, so hopefully check out the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, let me know in the comments, and maybe I will do something else like this. Depends. I can't believe I've eaten a third of an ice cream cake. But I ate more than Mark and Eben combined, and that was my goal. So, yeah. I think that's gonna be it for today, because I ate a third of a cake. I'm feeling not too terrible, actually. One would think that I'd be sick of ice cream cake, but actually I could probably eat more. I just don't think I should. I'd like not to feel bad. Anyways, thank you for watching this, and thank you for 1,000 followers on my side blog. I greatly appreciate it. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!